welcome back to my channel. I am Damon Johnson, aka Naomi Wynters, singer-songwriter, drag entertainer, licensed cosmetologist, ordained spiritualist, and I come to you with love, light, and healing energy, transmuting any and all negativity, blinding any and all evil eye, taking that transmuter energy and using it to fuel our prosperity, fertilize our abundance, and fortify our safe space. Where if you fuck around, the spirit team will expeditiously help you find the fuck out. Alright, with that being said, today's energy card pull is the ship card. It's ruled by number 3 in numerology. 3 means your spirit guides are with you. Keywords for the ship card are travel, long distance, relocation, change, vacation, movement, foreign. Astrology ruling this card is Aries. Timing is 3 days, weeks, and or months. Again, and as always, I am Damon Johnson, aka Naomi Wynters, singer-songwriter, drag entertainer, licensed cosmetologist, ordained spiritualist, and I do come to you with love, light, and healing energy, transmuting any and all negativity, blinding any and all evil eye. So if you're here today, welcome back. Comments are turned off for today. They may be off for the foreseeable future. We're here to get in, do our process, our due process, and get going. If you have any comments, you can still comment on the video after it's posted. If you missed the reading, as always, you can watch it on live. It's refreshing to, or on live, on the podcast replay playlist, and it's refreshing to see these people that keep creating these fake pages and coming and hitting subscribe or trying to follow me on different accounts. They're finally catching up to the common sense that they've been running from. These people are starting to dissolve their interest in trying to rekindle or reconnect, and I absolutely love it because I didn't remove myself from you for no reason. I closed the door when you moved that way and you acted that way. So I hope more people in the collective are experiencing this shift of people that maybe you even used to be close with or used to fuck with heavy are no longer around, no longer in your life. And it's no beef, it's just I don't agree with you, I don't align with you and your morals. I feel like you lack ethics, and I feel like a lot of you people are people that are snobs in the worst way, that you feel like you know what's best for people and you're just low vibrational, controlling, and manipulative, and just very poor behavior. No matter how much you show up to work on these things, a lot of you still seem to thrive in this toxicity and this ego, and we're not doing that here. We've said that at the end of last year, and we're not doing that. You can, if you're invited to the table to sit at, please come with something in hand and ability. Money is great, but sitting at the table when you have no skills, no talents, no actual abilities that belong to you, and you're not regurgitating something somebody beside you or across from you just said, you're able to take things being said and put them together in an original thought and compose a complete sentence or a complete thought, then come and we'll see how that works out. But no, I don't need any shoulda, coulda, wouldas around me. I don't need any I was waiting, I was gona's, none of that. So I hope you as a whole collective have embraced that. So again, let's get into the energy card pull. That was on my chest. It's like we're in a new season. We're blossoming. We're in a new season, new year, new timeline, new month. So we should be in this energy of our ships. We should be in this energy of making room for our ships, receiving our ships. You know, it's been a long time since I've been. We should be docking the boats, most of us at this point, preparing to remove the cargo from the ships, not still figuring out why the ship is here and you bombed it 3 years ago, you set it on fire and blew it up, and yet here comes someone paddling in a Like, hey, what about me? I mean, it's one thing if they did the work, but no, bitch. You left me to die, and I left you in the burning ship. You don't get to come back and say, but. There's no buts. There's no closure there. No close. All right, let's see if we can quickly get into this read. I do hope you all are doing things that are in the best for you, that you're letting go of people that don't want to hold on to you, that you're letting go of people that don't want to reciprocate energy to you. If you're a lover and someone out there sees that you're a lover, but they rather be out in the street and having sex with everybody else, and dealing with everybody else, I hope that you find that lover that connects with you, that is reciprocal for you, and I hope that your vibration is raised higher so that you can connect in ways that are more meaningful for you and healthier for your soul and your vibration. That being said, let's look in the cards. What do we need to know today? First card out is the Temperance card. So this is the energy of patience and balance here. It's like you may have constantly dealt with a scale that's weighing one heavier one way or other. For instance, this is one of the blessings, my first blessings of the year. When I started hair school, I didn't know how I was going to pay for it. When I went back to school, I didn't know how I was going to pay for it. I got a student loan. And the whole journey post that has just went awry, right? Miraculously, a few days into the new year, and I've held it to myself. We're only on day 5, but a few days in, I received an email stating that my student loans were gone. Now keep in mind, I've already been fighting and struggling, and it's not on my behalf, but I've been like handing out business cards, getting clients booked, building the products, building everything that I needed to be successful, out networking, and lo and behold, a bunch of jealous people sat around tarnishing, being haters, and it is what it is. So none of my products sold. And it wasn't because of me, it was because the haters felt entitled to copy and paste what I was doing. And so for 2-3 years in this journey, I would look at my products, I would cry. I felt bad because this was everything that I had left that belonged to me financially, whatever, and I was pouring into myself to give myself a foundation. Lo and behold, I end up with zero money. I end up with product, still putting it out there, still posting, still sharing, but to see my business cards that I handed to people to just momentarily come back around, thrown in the trash or chunk behind something. And I have pretty nice business cards. People booking appointments and then canceling. People not wanting to do consults because they want a price now so they can go somewhere cheaper, price match. I went through all these things, no support, many months of nobody booking with me, and it's not anything that I did wrong, but it's because other people lied. It's crazy that the bare minimum I'm asked for is the close to the bare minimum to live and survive. So long story short, no support, nothing other than me showing up every day to an empty calendar, no walk-ins blocked from, nobody talking to me, nobody acknowledging my posts, acting as though they don't see me, turning their nose up, lots of lies, and people thinking I'm just going to give them something or things that I invested and poured into, and I'm not at all. I'm not giving you anything that's mine or belongs to me. So, long story short, I'm receiving this email saying that my student loans have been discharged. Paid off is a big blessing for me, because even with the few clients I was getting, I was barely making enough for gas money, barely making enough to have food, and I'm still barely doing that because it's like beating a dead horse. I say, hey, I exist, I'm available, and I do these things, but well. So anyways, that's my blessing manifestation to share with you guys. I didn't know how I was going to pay this loan. I still don't know how I'm going to pay other things, but now I have that loan off of, it's gone. It's completely gone. It's zeroed. I don't know how, don't know when, don't know why, but I'm very thankful. And now I can just go back to dealing with my every other stress. Like, how's this bill going to get paid? Where is this coming from? So, and the journey of things that come in divine alignment and divine timing, this is one of those things. You just have to keep showing up for yourself each and every day. So patience and balance is bringing you some kind of forgiveness, some kind of a wall to lean on for a moment, or a prop to be up against just to breathe and catch your breath. So temperance, and you keep moving in the energy of the high priestess here, which is decisive intuition. So like I said, people were holding on tight to money. Jobs didn't want to give you the opportunity. They felt entitled, and they're seeing now that you're moving forward, you're persevering. Where they told you no and turned their nose up or turned their back, you continue to move forward with the Chariot here. This was a difficult decision because you didn't necessarily want to leave people behind or situations behind, because you felt like they could come with you and they will grow with you, but they did not. So you had to leave these people behind, and because you left those people behind, you stepped into this energy of the world, which is a triumphant completion. So working with salons to help out there to try to build clientele, and they were snubbing me or stealing from me and lying about it, just ultimately left for me to pour into myself. So at the end of the day, me choosing to walk away from everybody else and everything else, as much as I wanted the additional help that wasn't coming in, brought me a triumphant completion. So your situation may be different than mine. Your situation may be similar in other aspects. But overall, you leave something behind to pour into yourself more and to focus on you more. And in turn, you receive more blessings. Let me see if we can get more cards out on this behalf. Yeah. You choosing patience and balance, choosing to work on yourself. You... it's like frictional conflict was there, and you looked at traditional teachings with the Hierophant, and you left these people to ruminate in their past traumas while you step into the energy of the Knight of Cups, which is a flowing attraction. You went into things that are pouring into you, that are reciprocal for you. So with the Page of Coins here, there has been a recognized opportunity. People see that you're the Ten of Cups. Yeah, but some of you are going to watch this and be like, ha ha ha, that didn't happen. I posted the email on my Instagram, my hair Instagram, and I did cry a little bit because it's still like, it's one of those things that it was just unexpected, you know, like if you have so much on your plate and it's just like, great, what is this? Now, granted, I got this email and not even a week before, maybe 2 weeks before, I got another email saying, like, you owe this amount in interest, and I started to melt down because it's like, it's nobody, like, how do you catch a break? So it's very much that you are lovingly complete because you chose yourself and to pour into yourself. And with the Ten of Coins here, you're having this lasting security. You're withstanding adversity. You keep showing up for yourself. And these people you've moved on from and left behind only have the Six of Cups, cherished memories to look at you. They can only look back at memories that they have. There's no forward movement. There's nothing to look at them, for them to look at of you moving forward. There's no progress. You left them where they had you fucked up, and they're watching you all of them are watching you turn into this Wheel of Fortune energy and embrace this unbridled joy here. So this may have been a difficult journey for you, for others, but you've had the patience to succeed. That's right behind the unbridled joy. And you step into an energy of Five of Swords, ruthlessly winning. This is your season. Congratulations. Continue to keep showing up. Continue to keep pouring into yourself, allowing yourself room to grow. Continue to drink your water, mind your business. Continue to release people, places, things, situations, and conversations that don't serve you in your highest good. Spirit, can we get one more card out? Page of Coins here. This is the energy of a recognized opportunity. Three of Cups, gleeful celebration, strategic solutioning. It's in here. But strategic solutioning was the other card here. You got this recognized opportunity from strategic solutioning, choosing you, moving in silence, just doing the work and showing up when the work is completed. And with the Three of Cups here, there's a gleeful celebration in regards to you and to who you are. That being said, I love you all so much. Thank you so much for choosing to give yourself grace, to allow yourself room to grow, and mostly to work on becoming a better version of yourself, a kinder version of yourself. And remember, emotional regulation doesn't mean you suppress one emotion to allow another. And if you're angry, you just learn how to control that anger better. If you're a over giver, over lover, you just learn boundaries. And in all instances, you're learning your own boundaries and respecting your boundaries. You're learning to pour into things that reciprocate and pour into you, not because you gain something, but because there's a natural give and take, ebb and flow here. And not just, I'm gonna gain something from helping you, but it's, oh shit, like I could gain something by pouring into you, but something not physical. Anywho, I love you all. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, round of applause for you showing up today. Pat on the back for you being accountable. Continue to go outside and put your toes in the grass, the sand, hug a tree with its permission. Drink your water, mind your business, drink your water. If you're around people that do nothing but talk about other people, you're definitely sitting in a crowd of small-minded people. You're around people that do nothing but gossip. I challenge you to remove yourself from that table and find a table that you can sit at where people are talking about ideas, growth, collaboration, building together, allowing themselves to grow. And you may be someone like me that's had lots of people that have gone out of their way to try to make you feel isolated or ostracized, and you just fuck it. This is what you continue to force on me, so let's embrace it. So there are a lot of people that are quite frankly curious as to how you're still standing, how you're still doing it, but all is good, and things will pan out for you. So again, I love you so much. Thank you for tuning in today. Thank you for choosing to show up again for yourself. Continue to drink your water, mind your business, and drink your water. Continue to release people, places, things, situations that don't serve you in your highest good. And you know what? If you're someone out there that you need a cuck to be happy, then go be in your cuck to be happy. If you need 13 people to fuck, then go fuck those 13 people. But don't you dare turn around and look at someone else that chooses celibacy or monogamy or fuck it. Just none of them, and they just want to get pregnant and have a kid. It is what it is. You quit interjecting yourself into other people's businesses without knowing their situation, and work on minding your business for the most part. There will be so much more joy. I believe, since you people like to quote the Bible at me, what is it? Thou without whoever, basically, when you don't have any sins, then you can cast a stone. And since most of you have all kinds of sins, from the smallest of eating bacon and touching pig skin on Sunday, to gossip, to mixing textiles, to so many other blasphemous things, that you have no right to sit around and judge someone else's journey or happiness. If someone's gay, then so be it. Let them be gay. That has nothing to do with you. If someone's black, brown, pastier than you, complete lack of melanin, so let them be. That has nothing to do with you. If someone chooses to be ignorant and stupid instead of taking the time to comprehend and review the information that's around them and to process that and to take that in, so be it. Let them be fucking morons. But it is what it is, and you show up to work on you, focus on you, keep your eyes on your paper, stay in your lane, and go at your pace. Thanks so much for streaming my music, for adding me to your playlist, for hitting subscribe, for coming here and being authentic, for removing yourself from toxic situations. You're going to save yourself so much more than you realize. Thank you for allowing yourself to go out and go to a club and dance, to have fun again, to enjoy music, to enjoy life, to quit living under someone else's veil or shrouded misjudgment of misery, of loneliness or sadness, of emptiness. Quit allowing that and allowing yourself to live fully for you. And for those that want to pour into you and love on you, let those people love on you. I'm not talking about people that you've healed from that are trying to fight their way back in to be manipulative, but people that are genuinely coming to you to love on you, and you know who they are. You even run a little bit or get scared a little bit of the intimacy. But allow that in. Allow yourself to experience it. Quit worrying about what if it falls apart and worry about what if everything goes right. Allow yourself that joy. Allow yourself that passion to grow and to feel things that you wouldn't feel, or to experience things that you're afraid of experiencing, like joy, love, commitment, reciprocation, grace. Someone standing there and having temperance, being patient with you, being balanced with you, taking the time to understand you, your love language, your body, your mind, not to hurt you, but to nurture you. All right? Take what resonates, and since the chat is closed today, I love you all. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, thank you for streaming my music, checking out my website, hitting subscribe, follow, favoriting wherever you're looking. Thank you for being patient. More content is coming. Working right away on new music. As you've seen, I've been posting, and I've been posting the Christmas EP music with the new images and stuff that I'm working on. So we shall see how that pans out. Anywho, I love you all. Thank you so much for tuning in. As always, smile, be kind, and feel your people. Have the day you deserve, and I will see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love you. Continue to be kind. Continue to allow yourself room to grow. Continue to remove yourself from low vibrational people, situations, jobs, whatever, and find that genuine joy, that authentic peace, and pour back in yourself. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for showing up. Not for me, but for you. See you tomorrow. Bye. Oh, and there's some new tank tops and things listed on the merch. Somebody somewhere asked me about hoodies, and working on it. And I don't know what other merch you guys want outside of tank tops. Maybe long sleeve shirts or sleeve shirts, but let me know. Thank you so much for tuning in. Love you. As always, smile, be kind, and feel your people. Bye.